Good morning students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Children, last class we have learned complex conjugate and its properties and exercise 2.4. Today we are going to see modulus of a complex number. The definition of modulus is, if z equal to x plus iy, then the modulus of z is denoted by mod z. And the formula of mod z is equal to square root of x square plus y square. That is real part square plus imaginary part square. Suppose one complex number 2 plus i3. This is z. How can we find modulus z means mod z equal to square root of what is real part 2, 2 square. What is imaginary part 3, 3 square. So if we expand this we will get modulus. Suppose here minus. What will you do? How can we find modulus means root of real part square plus. Don't put minus here. Always it is positive. Suppose here minus means we have to write minus 3 square. Got it? Plus means you straightly we write plus 3 square. Suppose here 2 minus I3 means don't write minus here. This is always positive. We have to write the imaginary part here minus 3, so minus 3 square. This is the formula for modulus of a complex number. Okay, next one. Result. If z equal to x plus iy, then z into z bar equal to mod z squared. We use this property in some problem. So just you memorize this. Z equal to one complex number means then z and its conjugate. If we multiply these two, we will get mod z squared. Then another one property. If mod z equal to 1, this is very important. It must mod z is equal to 1. Then z into z bar is equal to 1. That is implies z bar equal to 1 by z. See, let us consider an example. Z equal to 6 theta, that is cos theta plus I sin theta. Now what is conjugate? What is z bar? Cos theta minus I sin theta. Okay. Now what is the modulus of this complex number? Mod z equal to square root of real part square cos square theta plus imaginary part sin square. Sin theta, that is sin square theta. Already you learned in 10th standard trigonometric formula. Sin square theta plus cos square theta value 1. So root 1, 1. Suppose if mod z equal to 1 means we can write z into z bar is equal to 1. That is implies z bar equal to, see we need z bar means this implies 1 by z. So z bar equal to 1 by z. This is very important property we use in some problems. Just you recall it. If mod z equal to 1 means we can write z bar equal to 1. That is implies z bar equal to 1 by z. Next, properties of modulus of a complex number. Some properties are there. Okay, now let us explain. Let me explain. First one, mod z equal to mod z bar. That is, if modulus of one complex number is equal to conjugate. So if we take, see here z bar, no. If we take z bar, what will it get? You same thing. Here minus, no. So minus the whole square plus. So sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. So always mod z and mod z bar equal. Then modulus of product of two complex numbers. Modulus of z1 into z2 is equal to mod z1 into mod z2. That is modulus of two complex number can be written as product of their moduli. Okay, mod z1 into mod z2. Similarly, division or quotient. z1 by z2 is equal to mod z1 by mod z2. One condition, z2 is not equal to 0. Then next, mod z power n is equal to mod z the whole power n. This also you should note. So suppose z power n, mod z power n can be written as mod z the whole power n is an integer. And next, already you know this, real of z always less than or equal to mod z and imaginary of z is less than or equal to mod z. Next, seventh property. Modulus of z1 plus z2 is less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. This is known as triangle inequality for addition. Suppose triangle inequality for subtraction. Mod z1 minus z2. This is sum of the two complex number. This is difference of two complex number. mod z1 minus z2 is greater than or equal to modulus of, see here no modulus, just mod z1 plus mod z2, but the difference of complex numbers always greater than or equal to modulus of mod z1 minus mod z2. Just you should know the difference between addition of triangle inequality and subtraction of triangle inequality. This is less than or equal to, this is greater than or equal to. Okay, next remark, these two formulas you should know because we are going to use this concept in exercise problem. Okay, now the sum of the complex numbers, see here sum of the complex numbers and its modulus, here difference of the complex number and its modulus. Always sum lies between, see here nothing change, no change. See here modulus, here modulus, here mod z1, mod z2, here also mod z1, mod z2, in between minus. Here also mod z1 plus mod z2, mod z1 plus 1. Only changes here sum, here difference. Always these two values lies between this. That is modulus of z1 plus z2 is greater than or equal to this value and less than or equal to this. The same way difference. Okay, next property. The distance between the 2 points z1 and z2 in complex way. See in 10th standard you have learnt it, distance between 2 points in a plane. Okay, this is distance between two complex number. Distance between 2 points is complex plane. That is real plane. This is complex plane. The formula of distance between the two complex number or 2 pointers mod z1 minus z2. This also you should know because this formula also we are going to in exercise problem. Just you recall it carefully. The distance between the 2 points z1 and z2 in complex plane is mod z1 minus z2. And this is also very important problem because this exercise 2.7 last problem is based on this formula. Just you memorize this formula, just you directly apply. Okay, what is A, what is B, you will get the square root. Square root of a complex number. Suppose one complex number a plus ib, then square root of a plus ib. How can we calculate means square root of a plus ib is equal to plus or minus. See, plus or minus. See, it is a complex number now. The square root also a complex number. That is real part plus imaginary part. The formula is plus or minus. Square root means it has two roots, no? That's why one positive root, one negative root. That's why we are putting here plus and minus. So plus or minus square root of mod z plus a by 2. See, this is real part, the first positive part. The same way, just you change the sign, minus. Here, imaginary part, mod z minus a by 2. Okay, then in front of imaginary part, just you write b by mod b. This is the formula. Once again explain, root of a plus ib is equal to plus or minus root of mod z plus a by 2 plus I into b by mod b into square root of mod z minus a by 2. This is the formula we are using for finding square root of a complex number. See, while finding the square root, just you have to find mod z. Already you know how can you find mod z? Square root of real part square plus imaginary square. After that, you write a value here and write b value and its mod. Afterwards, you simplify, you will get square root. Okay. Next, shall we go to exercise problem? Now, exercise 2.5. First one, find the modulus of the following complex numbers. See, here 4 problems given. I have taken third problem. Just remind 3 problem homework. See, 1 minus I the whole power 10. 1 minus I the whole power 10. Find the modulus of this. So, modulus. We are going to find modulus. See, what is given here? 1 minus I the whole power 10. 1 minus I the whole power 10 can be written as 1 minus I mod 1 minus I power 10. Why we are writing like this? Because we know one property. What property? Mod z power n can be written as mod z the whole power n. So, using the property, you are writing like this. Okay. Next, you find the modulus of this complex number. Square root of real part square plus imaginary part. Here there is no number means how can you consider? This is as minus 1. Yes. So, imaginary part minus 1 and its square. Now simplify this. 1 square 1 minus 1 square 1. If we add this, we will get 2. So root 2 the whole power 10. Now the square root of 2 can be written as 2 power 1 by 2. Suppose cube root of 2 means how can you write? 1 by 3. Fourth root means 1 by 4. Okay. So 2 power 1 by 2 power 10. So if we cancel this, a power m into n, a power m the whole power n equal to a power m into n. So a power 1 by 2 into 10 means you can simplify 5. So a power 5. Here instead of a here 2. So 2 power 5. If we expand this we will get 32. Therefore modulus of 1 minus I the whole power 10 value is equal to 2 power 5. Next, second problem. For any two complex numbers z1 and z2 such that mod z1 equal to mod z2 equal to 1 and z1 into z2 is not equal to minus 1, then show that z1 plus z2 by 1 plus z1 into z2 is a real number. Okay, first you have to understand the problem. What is given, what we have to find in this. See, what is given in this problem? Mod z1 value 1 and mod z2 value 1. So if mod z1 equal to 1, mod z2 equal to 1 and one condition is given. The product of z1 and z2 is not equal to minus 1. Then we have to prove this is real number. Okay. Already you have learnt in previous classes. Do you remember?